Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for another Wild Whisper design team project. Today I'm working with the Out and About collection, but I'm starting off with a mixed media background. I use this Dina Wakley clear gesso, as well as 2 Faber-Castell gelatos and 1 distressed ink spray in the color China, Broken China. So here are the 2 photos that I'm scrapbooking today. I decided kind of last minute that I was going to make my Washington DC album 12 by 12. My boyfriend and I visited there a lot when we lived in Maryland, and due to the white background, the lights caused the camera to go in and out of focus a little bit here at the beginning. I hope it's not too bothersome. I wanted to cut it out, but this is the mixed media part. So after my gesso was completely dry, I'm using the packaging technique to move around some of my pieces here. So I started off with the blue, which is Broken China Distress Spray, and if you have any questions about anything, just let me know in the comments down below and I'd be happy to answer them. Then I'm going in with the yellow gelato, which is more of a bright yellow, and I sprayed that with a little bit of water to get it moving, and I even used my water brush to pick up the pigment and mix it with the water. That's the easiest way for me to use gelatos. I know there's a lot of other mixed medias out there who do them different ways, but this is the easiest way for me. And I'm going to squish that down in 2 spots. So we're going to create a sort of circle of color here. And it's going to be blue, yellow, and orange because it kind of coordinates with the Out and About collection. And then I'm going to go in with the orange and just wiping off my plastic every time in between with a baby wipe. I ended up switching it out for the lighter orange color because I didn't want to overwhelm the page with too many brights. And here I am swirling it with my water brush pen. And I'm going to squeeze that down with the plastic. And it's just a nice organic shape every time, which is fun. And I meant to do splatters at the end of the layout, but I ended up forgetting to do that. And it's hard to do it with things like the gelatos, but I could have done it with the distress spray pretty easily. So I'm going to set that over to dry while I look through my beautiful Wild Whisper papers. Again, I'm featuring the Out and About collection today, but if you guys haven't checked out their newest release from July, definitely check it out. August is also a great month for release, so be on the lookout for their posts about that. They're on Facebook, Instagram, and of course on their blog you can find more information. And I'll always have that link down below. And if you're looking for more up-close photos of this project, so you guys can see the mixed media, like how it turned out in the end, I'll have those over on the Wild Whisper blog as well, which will be linked down below. So I'm using this diagonal striped paper, which has the same exact shades as my mixed media background, including a couple extra ones, and matting both of my photos on it. And I'm also going to go in and take this color, and it just has a bunch of travel words and icons in a dark navy blue, and I'm going to put that as a piece behind both photos. So it's not going to be a layer on each individual photo, but a communal layer. And that's going to be the main layering for my layout. I'm not big into paper layers lately. I'm just really not into it. I don't know what it is. I'm just more into the embellishing and mixed media at this time. I really like that about my style, that it changes so often. But definitely check out the rest of the design team's layouts from this summer because we scrapped so many different things, and it's just so fun to see the variations using the same products. I decided to put my boyfriend's photo on some pop foam there so it stood out a little bit more since it's the more prominent photo. But you guys were asking for more layouts featuring multiple photos, including 4x6, which is what I exclusively print. Although I am starting to put 2 3x4s on a 4x6 and send them to get print. But if you guys would like more 4x6 photo layouts, let me know in the comments down below. It's my favorite to print because it's super easy, and that's just the way I roll. So now I'm going to cut out my title piece here. The cut apart sheet in this collection was so cute, and I just want to use all of them on every page, and I plan on using a couple in my travel albums, including like this Washington DC album, which I don't really consider a travel album since we lived so close to DC, but I guess it technically is a travel album because I no longer live close to DC, so like we traveled, you know what I mean. It's not a vacation album, but it is a travel album. So that's what my title is going to be. I was originally going to put View from the White House, and there's a long story that goes with these photos. Well, not super long because the other photos explain it more, but this is just one part of this thing that happened to us while we were down in DC, and it was just a crazy event, and I'm really excited that we got to do it. So we have the Washington Monument in the background, and then a little fountain, and this is on the White House lawn. But yeah, so I said collect moments, not things. I think that's one of the things we really enjoyed about Washington, D.C., was that every trip was different, even though we were in the mall every time. We went to different museums, we had different food, we just different weather. This time that we went was, I believe, it was in the fall, so maybe September. And then the next time we went, which was in the spring, it was so cold. Like during the Cherry Blossom Festival, we had to wear winter coats, and I had a scarf on. And it's just so crazy how it happens in so few months. But this is just one of the times that we visited. Here I'm using some stamps from Wild Whisper. It's from the Focus on You stamp set, which has a bunch of amazing icons in it. It's one of my go-to stamp sets for stamping on layouts. And I just stamped 2 little hearts on the leftover pieces from my cut-up hearts. I cut out a little bus and I cut out a little compass arrow, and I'm going to glue those down. And the hearts are from the excess from what I cut around, because those were from the cut-apart sheet as well. And I stamped those in VersaFine black ink just for a little pop of black, which sort of matches that navy color in the background of the photo layers that I mentioned. But this layout's almost done. I will do my journaling after the fact, so I don't usually include that in my process videos because it takes me a while to do that sort of thing. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any suggestions for what you want to see next on a Wild Whisper layout, let me know. I'm always interested in what you guys want to see. And I always want to make what you guys want to see because I want you guys to get something out of my videos. So if you guys would like more specific tutorials, let me know. I could do slower mixed media if you want to see that. But just let me know and I'd be happy to do so. I'm going to add a couple orange word stickers from my stash. These have a little bit of gold in them, so I thought these were really fun. And it says like explore the moment and something else. I don't know what the second one says. But I'm going to use some Wild Whisper sequins to finish it off as usual. I'm not sure which collection these are from. I always get it wrong when I say them, so I'm not going to say them, but I'll have them linked down below. And if you guys didn't know, one of my challenges this year is to use washi tape on almost every single layout. And there's my little strip of washi for this layout. It's just a little yellow washi from my stash and a little tag to complete it off. Make a little journaling spot's always key, because if I don't make a journaling spot, I have trouble finding out where I should put the journaling. So I'm going to use these orange and yellow and blue sequins to finish it off. And again, if you guys have questions, let me know. Definitely hop over to the Wild Whisper blog to check out more information about this layout, and you can check out all the products they have in their shop. And don't forget to use my discount code, which is always linked down below in case you guys want to use it. But that's it for this layout. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!